Good morning, Parker Patriots. Happy Thursday. We hope you are having a great start to your morning.
Yep. We wanted to take some Patriot time today to talk about some current events that have been going on that we know are affecting our families, our community, and our students here. So in the light of a tragedy that has happened recently in Florida, it has brought a lot of concerns to students about safety and about what people say. So we're going to have some discussion today.
Yes, we are. So one of the things that we want to talk about really quick before the discussions that you're going to have in your Patriot time is that you may have heard last week an announcement that we stressed the idea of see something, say something. So if you remember way back to September, 7th and 8th graders, you know this is how you started your year every year that you have been here at Parker. 6th graders, this was new to you, but we start our year with a okay to say assembly. So we are an okay to say school. So that is just one way that you can get that important information to an adult so that they can handle it. One of the things that we've been talking about is a lot of these things, they're not kid problems. They're adult problems, and adults need to take care of them, and we don't want you to have to carry that worry with you. So if you see something, say something. So you are always welcome to fill out a student report form. Most of the teachers have these in their classrooms. You can come down to the office. We will do our best to make sure that you're able to fill this out and submit it in a discreet manner, and we will follow up with it. So if you are not able to do that, please utilize okay to say. You may email, you can text, you can call. It's completely anonymous. We get a call here at school as soon as one of those anonymous tips goes in, and if it comes in the evening, oftentimes they just contact us because they need help locating and kind of trying to figure out where to go next. So if you see something at school that worries you, it could be bullying, self-harm, threat to others, anything that makes you feel that any type of safety is compromised, emotional, physical, just any kind of safety is compromised here at school, please say something.
Yes. And if you want to email us at night, you can do that too. So some students choose to email us, and that's another way that you can get that information to us. So we're going to have a conversation also about the power of your words. And we've had this conversation with several students about just students may say something that they don't feel like it shouldn't be that much. It's serious. They're
just
joking
a joke.
around.
It's just a joke.
Yeah. And in these times, anything that has to do with school safety is taken really seriously. And you may see some or hear some stories of some students in our county, in our state, and across the country who have gotten in some very serious trouble about what they have said or what they have posted on social media.
Or reposted. You see it and then you just repost it. And you might see those on the news, people in our area and beyond. But one of the things that you don't see that I think that students here at the middle school level definitely don't necessarily think about happening is if you are involved in any kind of threat, again, saying it, posting it, reposting it, there's a very strong likelihood that that threat is always taken serious until we have been able to prove that it is not credible and it is not serious. So any threat that comes our way or the way of law enforcement is taken seriously until it is deemed that it is not a credible threat. So we have unfortunately had students who have had to have visits from law enforcement to follow up with that. That's not something that families want, you know, to kind of have happen in their home. That's not something that we want students to have to go through, but that is truly the steps that need to be taken until we can make sure that the threat is not serious.
So in your Patriot time today, we're going to have you guys discuss two things about that. One, why our words are taken so seriously, because I think that's something that is hard for us to understand sometimes. And then why it is that we don't always say something when we see something. And I know that a lot of people talk about being a rat or I don't want to tell on, but we're talking about things that are very serious.
Very serious.
So we want you to be part of the solution and not continue that problem by not saying something or by spreading rumors about things that you may not really know what is going on.
What the true details are for that. And then we are also going to be talking about
safety here at Parker.
Safety here at Parker.
I'll help her out. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So I mentioned in my announcement last week about how important safety is to us with our own children, and they are in schools, and then it is our responsibility to keep you guys safe. And when we say safe, we mean physical safety.
But also emotional safety,
And so we're going to ask you guys to discuss in your Patriot time how we can make Parker a safer place. Again, that's both physical and emotional. You're in your teams today, and you're going to come up and with some ideas, hopefully, that we are going to listen to, and then we're going to have a special guest next week.
We are, and so you'll be with your Patriot Time partners today, and your teachers are going to be looking for one student per Patriot team, Patriot partner team, that is going to engage in a conversation, somewhat based off of the conversations that you're going to have in your Patriot Time today on Monday with Superintendent McGregor. So he is equally as committed to school safety as we are here, and he truly wants to hear from the students what their perspective of school safety is. So that will be on Monday.
Yep. And I really appreciate everyone taking this very seriously today and having those conversations about how we can make Parker better. We often talk about that in the office here and with students and staff, and we really do value your opinion. I think that that is something that we have focused on this year, whether it's in our student shadows or locker banks.
Right, surveys that we've taken, student advisory. We are really trying to make sure that we have as many ways for students to have a voice in what we do here at Parker. And if something comes up and you're thinking about another idea or concern that you have past Patriot Time, our doors are always open for students to come and share those with us. So please make sure that you do that.
So teachers will add your ideas to a Google Doc, and again, we'll have one person who will join us in our conversation with Mr. McGregor. And so thank you everyone for the time you're taking today. Have a great day.
And remember to if you see something,
say something.
And
hashtag choose kind.
Have a great day.